This is WDSU News at 4.
All right, Scott, a local business is getting national attention for its success exporting products overseas. Officials from the USDA and a trade nonprofit toured the Magic Seasoning factory today. WDSU News reporter Blake Hansen has more on how trading overseas helps the economy right here in Southeast Louisiana.
Well, Magic Seasonings is a local company that is exporting its product all around the world. And today we got to tour the area with U.S. and trade officials to see how it's all done. Magic Seasoning still sells a bulk of the product here in the U.S., but it continues to grow its sales internationally. A representative for the company says part of that is due to help from the Southern United States Trade Association, also known as SUSTA. It's a nonprofit that receives funding from the U.S. Department of Agriculture and helps businesses get their product shipped overseas. Magic Seasoning ships to more than 30 countries. That's also good for local jobs. About 100 people work at this Harahan plant. Anna Zuniga is the director for Magic Seasoning's international sales and says SUSTA's help was vital for helping the company get started with trading overseas.
Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to afford it. You know, when you start traveling and it's a huge expense, but they reimburse 50% of the expenses. So that's a great help. That's a great deal for us.
If you are a small business and you want to learn more about how you can export your product, we posted a link to SUSTA's website that's on our website at WDSU.com. We're on your side in Harahan. Blake Hansen, WDSU News.
This is WDSU News at 6.
If it can help these small businesses add an employee or two, eventually add another processing line, that's a real success story for U.S. small business.
Top trade officials toured a Southeast Louisiana company today celebrating the business's success in the global market. Magic Seasoning, owned by Chef Paul Prudhomme, is growing its exports partially due to help from a nonprofit.
WDSU News reporter Blake Hansen has the story on how the company is succeeding in a weak global economy.
All this was done by hand.
Take a look inside Magic Seasoning's Harahan factory and you'll see technology has changed. But where these products go has changed too.
Everyone wants to be global.
Anna Zuniga heads up Magic Seasoning's international sales. The local company, which still sells most of its products domestically, is starting to bank big internationally.
It's exciting because every time I go to a different country, I go to the supermarkets, and it's exciting to me to see our product there. The
products are now sold in more than 30 countries. Zuniga says part of that due to help from a nonprofit called SUSTA, the Southern United States Trade Association. The group's executive director, Jerry Hingle, says the organization is a helping hand for small business.
We put on events all over the world. Last year we were over 30 trade shows globally, and basically give companies a leg up if they want to start exporting, put them in front of buyers overseas.
Officials with the USDA hope more U.S. companies reach out for that help and are not intimidated by the seemingly complex global market.
It can be very confusing, the paperwork, trying to figure out which markets might be most attractive for your product, but we can help you sort all of that out.
And in the end, benefiting local businesses to ship products like these all over the world. On your side in Harahan, Blake Hansen, WDSU News.
All right, Blake, and if you own a small business and you want to learn more about SUSTA, log on to our website at WDSU.com.